Hey everybody, my name is Heidi Cole and I am the Legacy Executive Director for Shazam Enterprises, the best team out there. I'm extremely excited to be able to just kind of hang out with you tonight and share more of what is available to you and your business. What are the opportunities? I want to start off first by sharing a little bit about my story. So I started Tupperware about 15 years ago. Came in truly not going to do anything with the business. I had done a lot of other home-based businesses. None of those had really worked. Prior to that, 2 years prior to me joining Tupperware, I actually was invited to a Tupperware party. I didn't go. And then later on, I was asked to do a Tupperware party just from a consultant. And so I was like, sure, I don't own any Tupperware stuff, although I've got plastic in my kitchen, so really not sure what the difference is because I didn't grow up with Tupperware. And when she came to do the party, we had a great time, but I was thinking, wow, this is truly for older people. I don't think I will be doing this at all, because she talked to me about the business. So we fast forward then 2 years, and I was actually at a vendor event for other home-based business, and saw that you could get a whole lot of Tupperware for really inexpensive. So I asked the gal, well, what do you have to do? And she said, nothing. And I said, I can do that. So I actually signed right there on the spot. I didn't tell my husband, because he would have been, why did you do that? And, here goes another thing. So, and I tell my husband everything, right? So he sees the charge on the credit card statement, in 15 to 30 days, whatever it was. And he's like, what's this Tupperware? Now, mind you, I hadn't gotten my kit. And I'll explain that in a second. And I said, I signed up to do Tupperware just to get the discount, not going to actually sell it. And he's like, So the story on the kit, I actually had my consultant. She had tried to, meet with me to give me my kit and go through it. And I actually did not want to meet with her because I didn't want her to try and talk me in to selling the business, right? And I didn't want to tell her no. So what was the best thing to do? Avoid her. Which, not really. Don't avoid people. Okay, that was not the wise move to do. And so when you fast forward then a little bit further, she gave me my kit. She invited me to a rally, went to my first rally, and thought people were nuts. But I was intrigued to go back. So I went back to my next rally, and oh my gosh, the excitement. And I saw a different perspective. That people were genuinely, excited about their business and about what they were doing. And, there were all walks of life in the business. And I was a stay-at-home mom. I worked, I had another business that I worked about 40 to 60 hours a week. And, and didn't really think that I had enough time to do something else. And let alone, I didn't know anybody because my family was about 3 hours away. So I had all the objections or all the excuses as to why I couldn't do this, why I really wasn't going to sell it, and so on and so forth. Fast forward to 30 days. Okay, so I joined in April, didn't do anything until June, and then went to my first Jubilee. Took a loan out from my parents because we live paycheck to paycheck. Went to this big thing to see what it was all about. And oh my gosh, was it amazing. That's where truly my first eyes were opened up. Came back from Jubilee and had earned our first free car by the end of the month. Because I just started inviting everybody into the business. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I just started inviting everybody because that's what they told me to do. So I was like, okay, I'll just invite everybody to come try it out. So earned our first free car then. Have been driving a free one ever since. Grew our team. Our team grew to a Diamond Crowned in the first 2 years. was offered a distributorship within 3.5 years. So we bought a franchise, and the journey has just been amazing. Went from, those extra bonuses of $50 to $100. Yay, right? Because it was exciting. To then it moved to $500, $1,000. Then it moved to $2,000 and $4,000. Oh my goodness, that was life-changing. Then it moved to $8,000 and $10,000. To one of our biggest months ever was over $30,000 for the month. I don't share that to toot my horn. I share that because that's what's available to each and every single one of you. So that's my story. What's your story? Did my story start off like this? Heavens no. I started off with my story to sharing at parties, which was my next door neighbor, our babysitter, and I think a friend of one of theirs. Was my first 3 parties. And my story was, I decided to give Tupperware a try because I wanted all the product, wanted a discount, and I'm working towards earning this tablecloth for the week. That was my story. I don't live next door, or I don't live by family, and I work outside of this town. So your story, I encourage you to create. It's, less than 30 seconds. Why did you give Tupperware a try? Why did you join it? What are you looking forward to? And why are you staying? Well, when you think my story is why I was staying, because I was excited to get that tablecloth. I want to get my first bonus check, right? So again, those are the things you share with people because they help you relate to them, or they help them relate to you. So welcome to, again, PJ and Perks, and stay tuned for the next video.